Now that we've created our folder and docs, the second step in our docAppender process is to create our Google form. So we're back inside our project folder. In this folder, I'm going to create the form to be saved inside this folder as well. So we'll go to New and More, Google Forms. It's just letting me know that I'm creating this in a shared folder, and that's okay. So I'm going to click OK, and then Google opens up a new form. So there's lots of criteria that we have to complete in this particular module. So at any time, if you need to pause, make sure that you do so. The first thing is we have to have a name. So once again, the name is going to be Peer Feedback Video Project. Once I have that name, if I click on Untitled Form, it automatically renames it what I named my title. So I have my title and also have the name of the form. I have a form description that I need to put in as well. Use this form to provide feedback to each group. So I'm going to do that. I have that ready to go. You need to select an appropriate theme, an image header, one that kind of matches our project. So to do this, if you click on the color palette here and then choose the image, it's going to give us some options. I know one that matches perfectly with our theme. You can always search around here and find others that fit any other project that you want, but I'm going to click on Other and this one right here. So I'm going to select it. And now our video project theme is loaded. So we're finished with that. Next on the list, I need 4 different types of questions. So question number 1, and all of these questions must be set to require an answer, and I'll show you how to do that. So the question number 1, I'm going to click inside. It's got to be either multiple choice or drop down. The default is always multiple choice, so I'll just leave that set. So this question is, who are you evaluating? I'm not going to put in any answer options, so all of these are going to be blank, and you'll see why later. But I do need to make this required, so I'll click the required dial to turn it on. I'm going to add a new question. This time, my question is going to be a multiple choice grid. This is going to apply a rubric-like question so we can do our evaluation. The name of this is Peer Review. I have a description that I need to add, so I'll click the More menu, Description, and add my description that I need. For this question, I also need to make sure I require a response in each row, so I'm going to toggle that on. And I have some criteria for each row and column that I need to set. So for my rows, I'm going to add storyboard content, organization, multimedia aspects, and credits and copyright. For my columns, I'm going to use some terminology that kids are pretty familiar with: A-ish, B-ish, C-ish, and F-ish. My last 2 questions I need to add are going to be long answers, so I'm going to choose the paragraph question. And these are my constructive feedback. One will be thumbs up, and the other one will be thumbs down. I need to make it required, add a description, and for this, I want my students to answer, what about the video was most impressive? Since this question is kind of similar to the other one that I need to add, I'm just going to duplicate it. But this one, I'm going to change to thumbs down. It's still a paragraph. It's still required. It has my description, but I'm going to change this to, what about the video needs improvement? All of my questions are completed. The last task I need to do is preview the form and get the live link. So I'll click on the preview and it opens up our live form. So this URL here is the one that you'll want to copy and paste and submit to turn in. Once you have all this finished, you're ready to go. And next we'll be ready to add the docAppender add-on.